Instagram Live.
Did you take a phone call from her? You take a phone call from her? From her? Yeah. What'd she say?
Krissie, could you close this door, please? Thank you. I don't want to hear a conversation. Krissie, please close the door,
Did you
please.
say see you next week?
Don't care to hear that.
I'm sorry.
City Boy Jew, what it do, man?
Thank you.
Got Krissie 2 times in the building. What it do? It is Saturday, a great Saturday at that, man. We in Las Vegas, Nevada, entertainment capital of the world. Broadcasting live from Hot 702.5. Man, if you don't know, now you know. We got the one and only, the person you gotta thank for lucky 2 times, man. His mama. You gotta thank God just for her. Without her, there will be no lucky 2 times, man. So we're gonna keep this thing real. We're gonna keep this thing really organic at all times. This is really a heartfelt moment for me, from where I'm at in my career, from where I started at. It's big. I usually say Saturdays are for car washes, getting your nails done, garage sales, things of that sort. But Saturdays are for Vegas music, man. We're definitely up now, not next, not later, but right now. We about to go in any second. Just warming myself up, getting a little jitteries out. Like I said, this is a special episode for me. You guys could be anywhere, but you're here with us. Make sure you guys call in at 702-551-5261. Show some love to Krissie 2 times, man. If you got words of encouragement, there's things that you ever want to say to her and you ain't had a chance to, here's your chance to. All positivity.
Thank you.
You can cast it if it comes out.
All right.
Call already.
You call in already. Hot 702.5. Hold on, we'll get you on the line just a moment.
Oh, no, I don't want to be on the line.
Then what?
Hang up on her.
I was calling to see if Charles was there.
Yes, I'm here.
Hang up on her.
I'm trying to see. You not on yet?
Yes,
No, if you
Damn
go.
phone.
Go ahead.
I'm on Facebook.
Huh?
I'm on Facebook.
You are?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, because I can't see it. Can you send me a message so I can connect to it?
Okay, got you.
This is Chrissy's mom.
I know.
Oh, okay. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let me go ahead so we can go live. Like that was great. Like get busy now. Let's do this right here. Let's start right here.
Yo, it's your boy, Sir Charles Tatum, tapping in on this great Saturday. Happy Halloween, man. It fell in on a weekend this weekend, but we got a special guest in the building. Krissie 2 times was in the building, man. Representing Las Vegas at its finest. Man, me and her, we go back in different ways. If you guys don't know, Krissie 2 times gave me my first shot having a chance to actually do some work. She called me out to the West Side Library. Her son, CJ the Prince at the time, that was what he was going by, and she wanted me to come out there and do my thing, and I had a chance to actually go backstage with him, rock with him, see how the kids was interacting with him, took pictures with him, and that was my first job. And here we are today. You know, I just want to thank her for that. You know, came a long way from, you know, showing up to people's shows to doing radio now. What's up, Krissie?
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm okay.
You
I'm
okay?
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, come on, let's speak into the mic. I know it's been hard for you. I can only imagine what you went through, what you've been going through, but I want to jump into this. How was Charles, Prince Charles, you know, Lucky 2 time, how was he as a kid? Like, did he have this aura about him? I can just see him in his eyeballs when I look at his pictures that this guy had to be a funny kid. Like, how was he as a kid?
He was funny.
You knew that, could you tell that it was something special about him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew he was gifted from way back.
When did he want to get into music?
He was 10, actually. He
Wow.
was 10 years old when he told me he wanted to be a rapper. He used to want to sing. He used to want to sing, but somewhere down the line he kind of switched over.
Yeah.
It was like he want to rap.
Yeah. And you said what?
I just asked him, was he for real? At
Yeah.
first it was just kind of like a hobby, like, you know, okay.
Right.
Because I was doing my own thing at the time, but then he said that's what he wanted to do, and he showed me dedication over and over again, from starting in his room and building his own studio.
Really?
So that's when I was like, okay. I sat him down one day and was like, are you for real?
Right.
And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm not gonna help you, and we're not gonna start this, and then you like, okay, I want to do something else.
Right.
And he was like, no, Mom, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I stopped everything and put it all into him.
That's what's up, man. That's kind of crazy, because I'm just sitting here like, damn, what am I going to ask this one? Because it's like, I know it's a touchy situation. As your firstborn, I know his father, Charles, also grew up in Winslow Park with him.
You grew up in Winslow?
Yeah, I stayed on Cartier.
Okay.
Yeah.
My dad grew up over there.
Yeah. Shouts out to the 007 homeboys. I mean, you know. So, I mean, it's kind of crazy because I really got to ask these questions that other people want to ask, but I know I got to say it in the right way. That night, when you got that phone call, you know, can you just replay it? I know it's kind of tough because it's like when I heard, I was like, you know, Krissie, her son, he rapped. I'm just like, it just didn't dawn on me yet, because I was like, I'm not even thinking Lucky 2 times. I'm not even thinking you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even thinking that. And then when I heard that it was really your son, man, that just hit me so hard because I admired the little guy. I did. He had swag. He had swag. He had character, and like he knew who he was at a young age. When I came to the West Side Library, and I had a chance to go backstage with him and see how he carried himself and interacting with the people, he really had fans. He's like, people really walked up to him and was like, hey bro, I'll be hearing your music and doing this and that. And it was just crazy that he had so much respect as a young artist. Yeah. You know, he really put that work in. He really did.
He did. He definitely did. And that's why he had my support.
I know it's still tough because it's early. I've been actually, did you want to come out and you know, just get some things off your chest? Are you thinking about getting back into music?
Not for myself.
No.
A couple people didn't ask me this like the past week, but not for myself.
No.
I'm more focused, well, right now, especially on completing his project. I know this is where I belong. So somewhere down the line, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do.
Staying in that manager role in a sense.
Yeah, somewhat.
How did
So.
the merch and everything, like when you start getting the love, and was this merch already like in the plans before he passed away?
That's a great question. He always wanted to start a clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to start him a clothing line, and he wanted to start his daughter a business.
Okay.
When he found out about her, so that's what we were kind of in the works of. And then when he passed away, my friend, Neighborhood 6, that's what you go by, or Javante.
Okay.
He had reached out to me and he told me that I should get some shirts. He was like, I should get some shirts printed up and sell them, and just to bring in some money, because when just a death in general happens,
Mm-hmm.
you don't really know what the expenses are going to be with just that and
Right.
just the whole life change. And
Right.
so he had told me that. But one thing my son had always said is that he didn't want his face to ever be on no T-shirt.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't go that route. But I've always been big on branding him and his name and everything.
Right.
So that's when the logo came in to play. Visions did the logo. Shout out to Visions.
Straight up.
But he did the logo, and then I think we started with maybe like 50 shirts. And the demand, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I can only imagine.
And so like we was just doing them like that at a time. We would run out and then we would run back out and get more shirts. And it was kind of hard because COVID and everything. So it was hard for that. But the demand was just there. And then, of course, other people were like, oh, well, are you going to have hats? Are you going to have socks and just everything? Oh, I can't wait till winter, sweatsuits. And are you going to have biker shorts? Just everything. Anything people bring to me, I try to put it into play.
Mm-hmm.
And so it went from me branding him and his name. And, like, that was my thing. Like, yeah, the money is cool. And he definitely continuing to feed his family.
Right.
But
It don't bring
I'm
you back.
trying, it don't. And I'm focused on just keeping his name out there.
Right.
That's what it is for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the sales is cool, but,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, because I'm going to say it. I feel like he was robbed. You know what I'm saying? That was a
Definitely.
hater move. The same thing what they did to Nipsey. There's always a shitty cuz around. Somebody hating on somebody. And,
Exactly.
you know, when you take somebody's life, ain't no coming back from that. You know, and I can't really believe that we really having this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's heartfelt. You know, I seen the creativity that you had. I was like, dang, this is like, she's really doing this. And it's a drive. I mean, I know you wake up with a purpose every day now still, because it's like, you had somebody that was on the way and the city's about to blow and Lucky Two-Time ain't here.
Right.
You know, Gunwell, he was leading the way for these younger rappers.
Right.
H3 Ocho was on here Wednesday, and he said that him and CJ was one of the first ones doing the singing rapping in a sense. You know, in like 2016. You know, they brought into their music. Then next thing you know, all these younger guys doing that. What do you have to say to the youngsters that wanted to be like your son? In every way possible, from the swag, you know, they kind of envied him because you kept him fly, you know what I'm saying? You know, he stayed groomed up, you know, whatever. He had so much swag as a young guy that, you know what I'm saying, it was just, it's a difference. You can buy his clothes, but he got to put it on and fit him himself, you know what I'm saying? But what do you got to say to the young kids that was following CJ's lead and wanted to be like him?
Great choice.
Yeah.
Great choice, for real. But be like yourself. I get it.
Right.
And I'm glad that he said, like, a good example from his music to just the way he carried himself, the way he treated people, the relationships he built and everything. Like, that's cool. But he ain't never want to be like nobody else.
Right.
That was who he was because
Yeah.
it was who he was.
Right.
So you just got to be like yourself.
Straight up.
That's the only thing you can really aim to be, you know?
Right. How's the baby?
She's great.
Yeah.
She got a little cold right now, but she's
Yeah.
great.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You see the bundle of joy in her eyes?
I see everything
Yeah.
in her eyes.
That's what's up. That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. You guys make sure you guys call in, show some love to Krissie 2 times. If you want to say some encouraging words, this is the time. We're going to get into some music. Make sure you guys call in at 702-551-5261. We're going to get this thing going on this great Saturday, man. I'm happy to be here. I can say for myself that I'm excited about what's happening in my life and what's happening around others that's around me. To everybody that's in the hustle, in the grind, it's Vegas music grind, know your worth, man. This is Vic Smith with Know Your Worth. I mean, self-worth. Sorry about that.
Okay. Thank you for doing that.
I can't even read all your
Really? I
comments
need to
right
fix
now. Oh
some
my
stuff real
God.
fast.
Okay.
Are you coming back at? You back at 1?
He's like, you ain't even know.
I'm not gonna argue with you. Okay. Can you take your purse and put your purse over there? Because I don't want your purse on the ground, and I'm not. Yeah, I don't touch one purses. I see you at 1 o'clock, right?
No, you coming back to do engineering.
You guys make sure you guys call in, show Krissie 2 times some love, man. We're going to keep this thing going. Here in Las Vegas, Nevada,
That's
entertainment capital of the world.
It's all right.
Ain't no place like it, man.
Come on this side, because the camera is blocking it.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
So, let's put your water over here. Your drink, bring that on this side, because they're not paying you to advertise that. So bring it over here, out of the way. There you go. That's all I wanted to do. Now, our camera is set. That we can
And you had your headphones on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
She good. Oh, and another thing, here we go. So now that we're done, bring this as close to you as possible and talk directly into the side. All right. Thank you. So am I staying until what time?
Yeah.
Till what time?
because you gonna help engineer the people's show
So what time?
until you decide you want to leave. I don't. You know what? I don't work here. I'm the sister.
You're here until 3:15. So from 1 to 3:15.
I got. Okay, let me get this straight.
Go.
I'll call you back.
Go and just let me know. I'll stay here. Well, okay, isn't there a show from like 1 till 2? So come be back at 2 then. I'll do their show after their show. Because after their show, whose show is it?
Back and read.
Well, then why are you scheduled until 3:15?
I'll call her.
Yeah, call and find out why you scheduled for 3:15.
Just let you know. I'm not the assistant. I'm the sister. Okay?
You say what you want, but we all know what it really is. Go ahead. So you have a caller? So I'm gonna answer off air. Hot 702.5.
Hey, I was calling in about speak with Lucky Sugar on
All right, just a moment. We'll have you on in just a moment.
I want to see a game.
Vic Smith, you guys, with self-worth, man. Run that up. Vic Smith, man, great song, man. Here in Las Vegas, they say we ain't got no sound. How about that one? Man, we got a caller on the line. How you doing today? How you doing today, caller? I'm all right. How you doing? Yeah, I really I thank you for calling in. I really thank you for the support, the continued support. I was expecting for you to call in. It was only right. You do play a big part in Krissie's life, in your grandson's life, and you do support Striving Artist Radio and Up Now Radio, and I want to thank you for that. Yes, she is. Yeah. She's doing a great job.
Tell her to turn the radio down.
Yeah, she said turn the radio down.
It's echoing in my ear.
Yes. Yes, he was. Can I call you Grandma 2 times? Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. But we're going to keep this thing going. Make sure you tap in, stay tuned in. I really thank you for calling. All right.
Love you too.
Man, and we are back. That was Grandma 2 times, man. Always showing love, always showing support. She get it. At her being a seasoned person, she really get it. How was her adapting to her grandson becoming a rapper?
I think it's like most families. They don't really get it actually.
Right.
In the beginning, until they start to see it bloom.
Right.
It was just like, oh, you need a job, you need this, you need that, which he did.
Right.
But they don't really see the passion behind closed doors.
He was a star.
He was.
Yeah,
It's a rock star.
It was more than safe to say. That dude was really a star. He knew who he was. It was the way he carried himself.
Yeah.
And then just like, they say things, it's my name is Charles, so I really, really take this into like, I'm really happy his name is Charles too, in a sense. But a Charles carried himself a certain type of way. And he really made the Charleses look good, you know what I'm saying? Because his daddy was a solid dude, you know what I'm saying? A real good dude. So I'm really happy that he was brought into my life. I really thank you for, sharing your son with me and the rest of us, man. How do you feel about that now that you've seen so many people love him and how you got to share your son with other people?
I'm glad that I did, actually.
Yeah.
Most people would be like, oh, I would have kept him to myself. Or I've heard that. I knew I couldn't do that, I'm glad that he had a gift, and I'm glad that he used it and chose to use it, and that I could help him use it as well. That makes me feel good. I was just actually talking to his daughter's mother last night, and we were just talking about how the interactions that we have with different people and how they either thank me for bringing him or sharing him. So I'm glad I can do that. I'm glad that he really left something, even though it hurts, because nothing is going to replace it. Right. But I'm glad that he left us with so many memories, his music, his daughter, all of these things that we can actually go back and just watch. Like I have so many videos of him, not even like in my phone alone, not out on social media, not his music videos or his shows and things like that.
You ever thought about making a blog on YouTube with just all his uncut videos?
Well, I've always managed his page, his business pages. So I manage his YouTube channel. I don't really try to be active on his Instagram unless it's regarding his music, but I do still manage that. My cousin and my daughter, they always talk about we need a blog or our own show. We do, but I don't know.
I'm really like big on seasons. Everything happened for a reason. This is the year that Kobe died, Pop Smoke died, Lucky 2 times passed. In that category, I put Lucky 2 times in that category with those people because it happened in Las Vegas. And what we're going through in Las Vegas is like the whole world don't know that we're here. The whole world didn't know that Lucky 2 times had passed away in Las Vegas. But I put him in that category with those greats because that was something that big that happened to us in our city. And you still keeping it going. And I really thank you for that with the merchandise. I really want to pray that you really continue to keep this thing going with strength, that God will continue to encourage you just to, be passionate about it and you keep this thing creative. That really showed me your creativity when the merch dropped. I was like, she really creative, which I always saw that in you from, Iron Red Velvet, how you carried yourself. Did you take any manager classes or anything like that?
It was all self-taught. I mean, honestly, when I first decided to, I bought books on like the music industry or like music management and things like that. But I learned along the way.
You grabbed some books, say it straight up, huh?
Yeah.
How do you feel about managing other young artists?
Now or
now in the future. Are you open to managing?
In the future, yes, but
I think you will still be a great manager because of what you did for your son, and it's like that was for your son. So it's like
exactly.
but still though, you make sure your son was right. So I think you would do that the same for any other artist that you was up under your
Of
wing.
course. If I could find somebody that I actually believe in,
Mhm.
because like I didn't just do it because he was my son. I
Right.
believed in him and I
Right.
seen the talent and he had the dedication and like
Right.
the work ethic and everything. So I would definitely be open to it.
Mhm.
I would really prefer a female artist.
Okay.
But
They gotta
yeah,
be serious.
that's it right there.
They gotta be
You
serious.
seen that on my face?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Because even with him, like, and it was hard. We had to balance that because he was an artist for one, and then when he was growing up, becoming his own man.
Right.
But he was still my son.
Right,
So
right.
it was a struggle. We
That's-
did it, but it was a struggle.
Well, we talked about that earlier this year when you being a momager.
Mhm.
That
And he told
was
you his experience and how it
yeah.
is. And I was so happy though, because a lot of times it would frustrate him because when I'm telling him something to do and it's on the business side, he's feeling like I'm treating him like a kid or a little kid when I was really just doing or telling him what was in his best interest.
Right. As a mom or a
Yeah,
manager.
well, really both, but like when it would be on the manager side, but he'd be looking at me and he'll even say like, I'm growing up, I'm not a kid no
Then
more.
he'll look at you as the mom when you're being the manager.
When I'm in manager mode, exactly.
Right.
And we had our arguments and everything
Yeah.
about it, and he didn't fire me
Yeah.
or tried to, but like he did. But then when he come in here or any interview and he speak highly of like our relationship and
Right.
how the management, how he balanced it, it
Right.
lets me know I'm doing my job,
Right.
regardless to how he act when he don't want to really listen.
Right. That's funny because I used to watch all your snaps and your videos of him and y'all play, y'all laughing. So that really made me laugh when, you know, how that can be. Not only are you a manager, you rapped also.
I did.
So like, what's up? I am Red Velvet, Krissie 2 times.
I passed the torch.
Yeah. I can dig it.
I'm a grandma.
Right.
Ain't no grandma gonna be out here rapping.
Right. So we run this lucky 2 times into infinity to the time stop.
2X world till it blow.
Straight up. So we got some more music coming. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Of course.
Man, it's about that time, man. We're gonna get into some lucky 2 times, man. This song right here, it shows growth to me. It shows his maturity. It was big to me when she sent it to me or told me what it was. This is lucky 2 times with what we made. This is a great song, man. Run it up, you guys. What it do?
Perfect. Just like that. Alright. I'm doing it on Instagram. I'm tagging him in them so he'll be able to tag you.
Majority of my side I never ride, that's why I make sure my family straight. I'm thanking God, live it up, county blues to riding Billy truck. Can't take the bus cause I'm a star, they trying to
You
kill
okay
me
with
cuz
this?
my Hellcat sound like a grizzly.
Yeah.
They try to
That's
play
good.
me, I'ma hit them where Cindy
You
was.
gotta ask sometimes.
19
Oh,
with a
put that on
baby
me,
and a
no.
million. A couple bitches on my dick, they trying to get me, They wanna eat me, I can't fall for they silly shit. My baby need me, and her mama need $1 billion. I tried to take a nigga life, but I ain't going for it. Them bullets burned, don't let them lie, just take my word for it. This same bitch on my line, she think I don't know. Ain't trying to set a nigga up, her bro already told. I be wrong if I lay down, I can't trust a soul. I keep my heat when I'm in town, can't risk losing my goal. All my niggas won't fold, keep on kicking my goals. 100 up, 10,000 in, but 0 up the shows.
Boom, boom, boom. What we made. What we made.
Lucky 2 times.
Lucky 2 times, man.
That's my nigga. Such an amazing feeling. Money made to the ceiling. Another rich rap nigga who feel what they feeling. It's kill or be killed, nigga. It's deal no deal. Niggas see you up and destroy everything that you build. Soon as a nigga see a meal, they show you how they feel. Niggas claim they real and they snitch, quick to sign a deal. I got that whip appeal, baby face quick to kill. Niggas know the drill, niggas know my niggas play for real. It's bullet shells and yellow tape, that's how we play the field. Making sure the family straight, making sure they see the hills. I got a plan to make every single nigga feel
Soccer
how
tell
I
me.
felt the very first time when I seen them wheels. When I seen them wheels.
Numbers, though.
When I seen them wheels. Take it to the hills, nigga. Yeah.
What we made. Lucky 2 times, man, with what we made. What he made was a beautiful young girl, and what his mom made was lucky 2 times, man. How you feel about that, what we made? That's dope, man.
It is.
That really is. That's a great way to let him really talk about what he made. He grew up on that song a lot.
He did.
He
And
really did.
that's why I chose that for the single on his project.
Man, if y'all don't get out here and support, if it's crazy because people that be in the industry or just trying to do something, they say people don't want to support. It always starts with supporting. You got to support to get support, you guys. You guys know this guy been doing this thing for a long time. He was robbed of his future. I'm not asking y'all for no money. I'm not asking y'all for nothing. I'm asking y'all to go to YouTube and play his song, his music. Run them numbers up. We got to get out of the part of making other artists rich. When y'all go to YouTube, y'all go to these other streaming sites, y'all ain't putting no Vegas artist music on. Keep it real with yourself. You're not streaming Vegas music. This is the time now to get on board with Vegas music before it take off, when it takes off, so you can really, you don't want to be those people who's like, oh, that's my cousin, that's my cousin. Start support now. And you can start with Lucky 2 times.
Like, you wasn't there.
No, facts.
You wasn't there.
Exactly.
I know who was there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was mainly me and him and his siblings.
Right.
Everybody else,
Right.
they be trying it.
No, I feel you.
They be trying it.
I
So
believe
imagine when they, people really blow.
Right.
But nah.
How do you feel about the support in Las Vegas?
I'm going to be honest. I think it's like that everywhere.
Yeah.
Where you're from.
Yeah.
I don't really like when people say, oh, Vegas don't got no support.
Right.
It's like that everywhere. And
Yeah.
when you get online, me personally, I got friends in many states and on social media, and I see the same conversations in every city.
Yeah.
But of course, it can be better,
Right.
especially with Vegas. Like you said, we know each other from multiple, ways.
Right.
And it's like that with a lot of people. Either you didn't grow up with them,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't dated somebody,
Right.
or you kind of family, or however it may work, school, wherever. So we all know each other,
Right.
and it's not hard to give the support, especially the support that you want. A lot of people want
Exactly.
support, like you said, but they
Right.
don't want to give it.
Right.
They want to be in their own circle.
Mhm.
It's cool to ride your own lane, but you gotta support and you gotta network. That's one thing I train my son on, is networking.
Yeah.
And that's why at such a young age, why so many people knew who he was
Yeah.
and really had connections with him.
That's crazy too. It was a lot of people that knew him. I bought my son a shirt. I heard many people just, oh, CJ the Prince? Oh, CJ. Just because it's like I took pictures with him, I had pictures on my page, I found out that this dude was really popular. Really popular. Him starting at 10 and, 20 years. I'm gonna say he was 20. I give him 20 because he was about to be there.
He was.
Yeah.
He just turned 20 in December.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So-
You know what I'm saying? How's his brothers and sisters?
Up and down.
Yeah.
Up and down. His brother, he been taking it hard since day one. His sister, my daughter, he got 2 other siblings actually on his dad's side. I'm not really sure how they're doing.
Okay.
But as far as my household, my daughter was his baby before he had his own.
Right.
So she she definitely has her moments a lot.
Right.
This past week actually has been pretty rough for her
Yeah.
and myself. Like, we was just in Denver. She had a dance competition, and we was all lining up, ready to go inside. And like, you know, when you're performing, you go in a different entrance than your spectators. So we all
Gotcha.
lined up, and she just came out of nowhere, and she was just like in tears. Like, I thought something had happened to her. I didn't know what was wrong with her.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even get it out of her. I kept asking her, like, what's wrong? And she could barely even talk. And then when she finally did, I just heard her say his name. And it just
knew
messed
what it
me
was.
up. Yeah, it messed me up. But I'm like, you know why we here.
Right.
That's what I had to remind her. Like,
Right.
at first I'm telling her, like, don't do this right now.
Right,
Please,
right,
not
right.
right now.
Right.
But like, it got to the point, it was so overwhelming, it was
Yeah.
so emotional, and I just
Right.
had to tell her, like, he here.
Right.
You know why we here, and you
Right.
know what you got to go out there and do
Right,
for
right.
him. And that's what she did.
That's what's up.
So, but it be random.
Yeah. Did you get justice?
I don't think I'll ever get justice,
Yeah.
honestly. But the shooter, the driver, they're both in custody.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know how that's gonna work for them, because
Right.
just like I push his music, I'm pushing it to the fullest. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Got to keep it going.
yeah.
How, like, and I said, my little cousin KJ was killed by a gun. I'm not, this is nothing new to me, gun violence. When I was 11, my cousins Tony Poole and Kenny Poole was killed in the States by a double funeral. So in the regular States, I had 3 cousins killed in the same neighborhood. You know, I don't want to be the 4th. We don't want that to happen to anybody. It's sad that, you know, jealousy, envy, these things will make someone take somebody's life.
Right.
You know, and I wish I could rewind the hands of time also. I really do. You know, just to bring him back, because it's like, he's supposed to be here right now. You know?
That's the last time I was here with him.
Yeah. So, you know, you keeping your heart right. I know you, but I don't know you. I can tell through your posts how you're handling it. I don't see you going out there, you know, out of pocket, acting all mad and crazy when you have all right to, in a sense. They took some from you, your firstborn. You know what I'm saying? I just really pray that you get more peace that surpass all understanding, because I know that void is going to be hard to fill.
Yeah.
When it comes to this music and these younger artists, how do you feel about the content and things that they're rapping about?
I mean,
Because you hear all these young dudes out
I
there.
hear some of them,
Yeah.
not a lot, but I mean, that's who they are.
Yeah.
That's their story.
Yeah,
As long as they really being who they are,
right.
I don't judge that.
Yeah.
Like, that's something I had to work with, transitioning once he it started like his senior year, when his music kind of changed over, and he talked more about the streets, or even about just how he grew up and our struggle and things like that.
Right.
I think that they should do that. They
Yeah.
should be able to. I've never been against my son telling his story, or being who he was.
Right.
I had to limit certain things, especially like when he got the cussing.
Right.
He tried to keep it to a minimum,
Yeah.
but because I used to always be in the studio with him, and at certain times he had me go wait in the hallway,
Yeah.
which I knew what that was about. But I'm glad he respected me enough, you know. But like, I always respected his music and what he did, so I can't judge them for that. You just gotta really pick and choose and be careful with it. Is all I could say.
Right. Yeah, that is a really great advice, like you said. Pick and choose and be careful with it, and that's coming from a mom in a sense, and a manager.
Exactly.
You know, to all the young artists out there, if you are serious, female, really, but if you really serious, and I'm gonna keep my ear out. You know, she is a dope manager. You seen what she did with her son. You seen what she's doing with his merch. Man, everything costs. So, you know, you got to make
Say
sure.
it again. Say it 2 times.
Everything costs. Everything costs. 2 times in the building. But for sure, though, man, get serious about your dreams, your aspirations, and know that anything is possible. I'm sitting here with a living witness that, you know, you can make it happen. And how do you feel about, you know, young people not tapping into their gifts? Like you remind me of like Brandy, her mom, how she believed in her child so much that she moved her to California.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, what advice do you have for the younger mothers that's out here and they know they got talent in the house and that we don't have the resources here in Las Vegas? What could you say to the moms that really have a star in the house and they don't know what to do with it? Especially if they know that their kid got talent.
Well, as you can see, like, I didn't have the experience and I did it. So I'm not going to say, get them some help, definitely. Reach out to people. But I believe that it can be done from right in your own house. And that way you don't have to worry about outsourcing or people you don't trust.
Right.
Because I don't trust too many people with my kids.
Facts.
From when they were babies and still to this day, I don't trust too many people with them. So, and then especially when my son got into music,
Right.
I didn't trust his career in nobody else's hands. That's why I did everything.
Right.
A lot of people came and said what they can do or this or that. But you telling me you could do what I'm already doing for free.
Right.
So that's all money in type thing. You know, why would I go somewhere else? But you can do it yourself. And if not, I just never, basically I gave my kids what I didn't get.
Yeah.
I felt like I wanted to do a lot of things in life and I didn't do them or didn't have that support or even like I had CJ when I was 15 years old. So that was kind of taken from me.
Right.
But I was a mother. I did what I was supposed to do. Take care of my kids and raise them.
Right.
And even with my daughter, like I push her. She danced. She's an amazing dancer. I push her.
Right.
My other son, he used to want to box. I pushed him to do that.
Yeah.
He just told me like last week he want to get back into boxing.
That's what's
So I'm going to help you do that if that's what you're serious about. You just got to be the support that they need because it starts at home.
Right.
Before they could get it from anybody else. Because when they looking for support and all that stuff out in the world, that ain't really what they want. And it's not really what they need out there.
No, facts. Man, we got Krissie 2 times in the building. You guys are here to Up Now Radio. Man, we're going to get into some more music and we got some more time. Definitely, guys, if you want to say something to Krissie 2 times, make sure you guys call in at 702-551-5261. Man, we're going to jump into this Misfit with Limelight. What it do? She came hard with this one.
We ain't gonna address this ever again. When you bitches got it all wrong. I'm supposed to be who hated on. When I drop ratchet, they blasted it. That's their favorite song. I gave you passes with my name, which y'all was speaking on. If I pull up tripping and set it off, y'all gon' say I'm wrong. But y'all just pushing my buttons like they go ding dong. Back and forth, what I ain't gon' do, this ain't ping pong. I'm too grown to be arguing over the internet. We should be too busy if neither is made a million yet. So I'm ignoring you bum bitches from here on out. Y'all ain't hard to find when this Vegas blade is your whereabouts. Y'all selling pussy, I'm selling music, y'all selling hate. Y'all kinda cool, but I'm queening bitch, so you can't relate. My fans love me, they waiting on me to hear it out. M's on my schedule, only appointments cared about. Y'all teaming up, y'all gon' need an army to tear me down. Keep playing with me, y'all ain't gon' make it another round. I've been about it, you bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping this time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. I've been about it, you bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping this time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. Acting feminine, they want me funkin' with they women friends. But while they beefing, I'm eating this, bringing dinner in. Same niggas that beat me up like she did that. Be the same niggas that see me up and be big mad. I ain't jumping through no hoops, no shucking and jiving. All I'm doing free, tell me the fee, I'ma make the deposit. I'm still queening, name a bitch with the same buzz. Can't mention bitches unless you mention them afterwards. They was popping, was rapping, was getting attention. And that ain't whacking, even acts can't give them a mention. I fell back and let them act like they play my position. There's no comp, no cap, I'll be laughing and listening. Bunch of enemies, anything to be industry. Got them clout chasing, they it. You bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping. This time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. I've been about it. You bitches doubt it and know the deal. Keep popping off till I'm popping up to see how you feel. Oh, you just capping, let's keep it rapping. This time right. Keep playing with me, gon' make me give you that limelight. Yeah.
Misfit, man, with Limelight, man. Support Vegas music, man. Vegas music is on the rise and it's at its highest. Can you agree with me on that? From starting off from the Vegas music scene with artists like Murderers Click, you know, from to where we at now. You know what I'm saying? We do have a caller. Let's tap in with this caller real quick. What it do? Up Now on Radio. Krissie 2 times in the building.
Hi, I'm calling in on behalf of Krissie.
Hey, how you doing?
Lucky 2 times mom, I'm fine. My name is Stephanie.
How you doing, Stephanie?
I'm great. I just wanted to tell her that I adopted Krissie when she got her son. Me and her grandmother has always been friends. But I just wanted to let her know that she's such an amazing, strong, and powerful woman.
Yes. I agree with you on that.
Right, I never seen anyone young like that. And it goes about my son. And he was trying to rap.
Yeah.
And I did, you know, but I'm just saying, she's a young mom. And I just, her strength,
Yeah.
she's amazing.
Yes, she is. I really, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I see you working with my purple before that.
This Stephanie Macklin?
Yes, it is.
How you doing? Sir Charles Tatum. Yes, yes. That's it's really good to hear from you. It is a Vegas thing that's going on right now. This is big to me. On this Saturday, we are celebrating the life of Lucky 2 times. His mother, the success from where he came from to where he at, and how we gonna keep this thing going. So I really do appreciate you for calling in and giving those words to her.
And she deserves that pride.
She do.
Thank you.
I don't know what else to say about her.
Yeah.
She's amazing. I adopted her as a godmother when she was going through this, and I tell you, she's awesome.
Well, thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you for calling in.
I love you.
Alrighty, man. Let's keep this thing going. We got Krissie 2 times in the building, man. This year, Halloween fell on the weekend. We got Krissie in the building. Oh, man. Vegas music is on the rise. I decided to quit my job a couple of years ago just to get Striving Artists going. It was sitting right in my bosom. God showed me the vision of it. And once I walked off my job, and that's when things started to happen for me. I was able to meet your son in the process of that, get a chance to know him, and I thank you for the opportunity that you gave me to work with your son and trusted me to get the job done also. So I really appreciate that. My hat's off to you, and I'm definitely repping 2 times to the casket drop. People, support Vegas music. Run that up. What we made from Lucky 2 times, streamed on all platforms. Man, we gonna get up out of here. We got this great song here. This is a classic, OG classic, man. Happy Halloween from Hot 702.5 FM and Up Now Radio. Krissie, you got anything else to say?
I just thank you. I thank you for allowing me to be here and tell my story and my son's. And I thank everybody else for the support. And make sure y'all look him up. Lucky 2 times. That's LUCCY. The number 2X on all platforms.
Man, show some support. You do got more merch coming?
I got it. I keep it. If I don't got it, I can get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Man, thank you guys again for support Up Now Radio, tapping in. Make sure you guys follow Krissie 2 times on Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you get your Lucky 2 times merch. Be safe out here today. Make sure you vote. It's a Vegas thing, man. Let's get it. I'll talk some time. You'll take some pictures of us, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I got you. We go ahead.
I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. See, every time my eyes close, I start sweating, the blood starts coming out my nose. There's somebody watching me act, but I don't know who it is, so I'm watching my back. I can see him when I keep it. When I awake, I don't see him.
Okay, let's go ahead and photo op real quick.
A black suit and a cane like my own. Some might say take a chill beat, but fuck that shit. There's a nigga trying to kill me. I'm popping in the clip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window. Investigating the joint for traps. Checking my telephone for text. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's fucked up when your mind's playing tricks on you.
Okay, so we have you on this side. Right, perfect.
I make big money. I drive big cars. Everybody
Then we have you come right over here real fast.
We got time? You wanna do a drop for me? You got time? We got time?
If we do, we have to do it in a podcast.
Oh, she photogenic. Look at her. Gracias.
All right. Go ahead and get ready to use you guys out. So you're done. We're just gonna go ahead. This song will be your last thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and just do your sponges. And
Tune in this Wednesday to Striving Artist Radio, 12 p.m. Your lunch hour will never be the same. Hot 702.5 FM. We out.